My name's Travis Thomas. I just recently finished my PhD in wildlife ecology at the University of Florida, and I'm a researcher at the Nature Coast Biological Station in Cedar Key, Florida. So while I think all turtles are cool, one of the coolest is the alligator snapping turtle. Well, there's a few reasons why alligator snapping turtles are really cool. First is their overall size. They're the largest freshwater turtle in all of North America. Adults can get up to 175, 180 pounds. Now they're sexually dimorphic, so the males get larger than females. Personally, the largest alligator snapping turtle that I've captured was 129 pounds, and it came from the Swanee River. The alligator snapping turtle is made up of two recognized species, and they're found in rivers that drain into the Gulf of Mexico. Now they're often confused with the common snapping turtle, but the major differences are the alligator snapping turtle has very pronounced spikes or ridges on the shell, and they obtain much larger sizes. Common snapping turtles are also found crossing the road or maybe in ponds, whereas alligator snapping turtles are pretty much restricted into river drainages and flowing water. They have massive heads with very powerful jaws that have been known to bite down about 1,000 pounds per square inch. Pretty impressive for a turtle. Alligator snapping turtles are not dangerous to people. In fact, I'm unaware of any encounters that have been reported. It's highly unlikely that these turtles present any danger to humans in the river. They are very cryptic and they like to be left alone. Also, they're nocturnal, so you're unlikely to encounter this turtle during the daytime hours. Interestingly, you won't find this species basking like you see some other species of turtle. They only leave the water when the females go to nest. Alligator snapping turtles are generalists, and while they eat a lot of fish, their diet consists of just about anything that you can find in a river. So the alligator snapping turtle has one of the most unique features out of any turtle I know of. It has a tongue that resembles a worm, and they wiggle it back and forth to attract mainly fish, but other animals as well. So alligator snapping turtles were once harvested throughout their range to meet the demand for turtle meat. Throughout most of the range, they're protected now from harvest. Now that doesn't mean there aren't threats to populations, but for the most part, most states have come around and decided to protect these amazing turtles. Well, currently in Florida, some of the threats are still illegal harvest. We have some concerns that they're collected for the pet trade. One of the major concerns that we found on the Swanee River was drowning from incidental bush hooks. Bush hooks are just fishing hooks that are tied to trees. Some people call them limb lines. I like to call them bush hooks, but where they get captured on bush hooks and then they get stuck. So when we conduct research on alligator snapping turtles, we set large hoop net traps. Now oftentimes these hoop net traps can be 4 feet diameter nets. Extremely large with big throats, which allows for these larger sized turtles to get in. Now these hoop nets are usually baited at the caught end of the trap with a fish head or some fresh cut fish. And the current carries the scent of the fish downstream. Now these turtles are notorious scavengers, especially the large adults. Since 2012, a team of researchers from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission and the University of Florida have teamed up and studied the population of alligator snapping turtles in the Swanee River. To date, we've had over 168 marked turtles, and the population seems to be steady, although more research is needed, and hopefully we'll be able to follow up on some of these important questions. Well, in partnership with the FWC, we're planning to establish long-term monitoring sites so we can determine population trend over long periods of time. And thanks for joining me for this virtual Discovery Day. I hope you enjoyed it.